I'm Carrie Ann Julie Rodriguez.
And I'm Megan Marsh, and we are this year's production team leaders.
This is the 48th annual Cazenovia fashion show, Refashion.
This show is different from the rest. We work together using imagination, originality, and determination.
Our incredible faculty, the production team, the marketing team, the modeling team, and the finance team. Every team put in an exceptional amount of work to produce this year's annual fashion show.
Our senior collections, product development line, and resort line are portrayed in a different style. Without a venue and without a stage, we had to create our own spotlight.
2021 brought its challenges, and this is us fighting back.
Freedom. Transformation.
Chaotic. Colorful.
Innovative.
Unique. Creativity.
Testing.
Extraordinary.
Inspiring.
Dedication.
Adaptive.
Diversity.
Innovative.
Creative.
Revolutionary.
Unprecedented.
The rules, the process, and the venue change.
It's very different from what they've done for the past 47 years.
The students have explored the role fashion plays within the wider circular economy. The skills they have gained are no longer theoretical. They are put into action.
And here is our president, Dr. Ron Chesborough, to say a few words.
First of all, thank you to Associate Professor Megan Lawson-Clark and all of the faculty and students for their exceptionally hard work planning this year's event outside the box by necessity. These are remarkable times, calling for remarkable effort, creativity, and persistence. I attended my first Cazenovia College fashion show 6 years ago, before I was even officially here. I came out specifically for that event because I had heard such extraordinary things about the program, our students, and the show. I wasn't disappointed, and I've been hooked ever since, not missing a show in the time that I've been here. To the students, and particularly our seniors, my heart truly goes out to you for the many concessions you've had to make over the past 15 months. There is something patently unfair about all of this, and yet you have made the best of it. You serve as a model for the rest of us. To the prospective students watching the show, thank you for joining us. You won't be disappointed that you did. The fashion program and its faculty here at Caz are among the very best in the country, as you will soon see. To all of us, thank you for persisting through these challenging months. As we near the close of the school year, there is hope for a return to something much more like normal going forward. I know we will all welcome that, whatever a new normal may look like. So please enjoy this year's show, and thank you again to everyone who has made this possible.
I am Megan Lawson-Clark, the director of the Fashion Merchandising Program. The fashion show capstone and promotion students have planned the digital production you are about to experience. Although there have been many firsts for everyone during the global pandemic, this will be the first time in 48 years that the usually traditionally produced runway show will instead take place entirely online. In the fashion show capstone, the students employ all they have learned throughout their time at Cazenovia College. The skills they have gained are no longer theoretical. They are put into action. The show planning begins in the fall when the capstone seniors complete market research to examine what they might do to enhance the show, either from a unique management approach or to improve the audience experience. The vast range of capstone paper topics varies from the researching of traditional business practices, event management, social media marketing or PR, to inventive management or production techniques. Cazenovia College students participate in many real-world projects as part of both of our fashion programs and the college as a whole. The culmination being the annual student-run fashion show. Normally, the fashion show would take place at a large off-campus venue. However, due to the many restrictions and guidelines our students have faced this year, they were required to adapt and find a solution to present this year's show. They wanted to be sure they could accomplish their goal and complete it whether they were on or off campus this semester. To do this, the students had to follow all social distancing requirements, have multiple plans and backup plans for everything they did, all while still fulfilling each of the components of a traditional fashion show. Although this was a challenging process at times, I feel they are even more prepared for all that lies ahead. In business, and especially in fashion industry careers, to be successful, one must be flexible, inventive, willing to learn, and work hard for the senior collections and the production as a whole. I believe you will also see the students have fulfilled those requirements. I want to take a moment to thank the promotion class members, Shamari, Jalea, Nick, and Natalie, for all of your hard work. And to the show seniors, KK and Megan, Allison and Kevin, Kelsey and Lolly, and Catherine and Maria. We wish you success in your future endeavors. We are so proud of all that you were able to accomplish. We look forward to hearing about all the firsts that are yet to come from each one of you.
My name is Megan Marsh, and I'm an equine business major, and this year I am on the production team.
I'm Carrie Angeli Rodriguez, and I'm a fashion merchandising major. I'm on this year's production team. Our research question is about the effects that COVID-19 has had on the production methods, specifically on the technologies that are used.
We're trying to gain data to figure out what kind of platform would be best to stream it on. Based on what people are watching and what other virtual events have used. We're looking into using Facebook, YouTube, maybe just our college website, Instagram, whatever people are really paying attention to these days and would like to see our event on, and maybe the possibility of multiple. I hope to get marketing as well as event planning experience because it is all comparable to events that I would do in the equine industry as well.
I hope to gain experience for my future careers and all opportunities possible.
Hi, my name is Kevin Shank and I'm an equine business management major and I am a member of the marketing team.
My name is Allison Williams and I'm an equine business management major. I am a member of the marketing team.
For our capstone, we are looking at how to increase the attendance of online events through different marketing avenues such as social media, newspapers, and television.
We asked 200 participants different marketing questions about their favorite color, favorite social media app, preferred font size, socioeconomic status, and geographic location.
After the fashion show, I would like to get real-world marketing experience and broaden my horizons in my education.
I hope to learn something new that's different from what I've been doing for the past 4 years.
So my name is Lali Rosario and I am a fashion merchandiser. I'm on the model and merch team.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Stoica and I am a fashion merchandising major. I am on the model team.
So my capstone is about how psychology can make you a better manager. So we get to interview a lot of managers about how they deal with emotions and their behavior and how they deal with other people. And then we surveyed a lot of students and other people who work for retail companies to see how they connect with their managers and why it's a really good reason to have a good manager. This will really help us because we get to work with the Fashion Promotion Club, and it helps us to develop new manager skills, how to deal and help out other people.
I hope to build friendship as well as making memories.
I hope to get the experience and just to have fun because it's our last year.
Hi, my name is Maria Fontaine, and I'm getting a dual degree in fashion design and fashion merchandising. I am currently on the VIP and finance team.
My name is Catherine Short. I'm currently a fashion merchandising major at Cazenovia College with a fashion minor. I'm part of the VIP reception team.
So this past fall, we studied a little bit about the VIP and the finance section of the fashion show. More specifically, we studied how VIP finance, sponsorships, and donors, and how we can create value for those people who come to our fashion show.
We're always looking on ways to make the fashion show bigger and better, and we wanted to find ways that people would enjoy the show more.
To further our research on all this, we had the pleasure of interviewing a lot of people who are actually working in the industry. Tracy Welder and Rita Grease.
Val Muse and Elissa Butler. Elissa Butler created Syracuse Fashion Week in Syracuse, New York. And they both gave me perspective on how we can really create this VIP to be better than it already is.
My goal for this fashion show is to get experience with the changes in the industry and how we've had to adapt so much with everything that's going on, but also still putting on a VIP reception under so many guidelines.
For this year's fashion show, I hope that we set some precedences with the new things that we're bringing in, especially during these types of times. You never know what goes, so I hope that we can continue doing what we're doing.
After graduation, I'm looking at some grad school programs in agricultural education and also applying to some jobs at Cornell Cooperative Extension offices for 4-H. I hope to explore the industry in all possible ways to ensure that I find the position I want.
I'd like to go back and work on my family's Arabian training facility.
I'll be moving to Georgia to be a manager of a farm down there.
I hope to be a buyer one day.
Eventually moving out to the big city and finding a job there.
Because I am a dual degree, I am doing my one capstone this year, so I won't be graduating until next semester. I would love to work at a local company, maybe work in New York a little bit. My dream is to open my own business or boutique.
I'm hoping to get another internship and hopefully either find a local company or remote work, and then I want to go from there.
Hello, I'm Karen Steen, Director of Fashion Design at Cazenovia College. Thank you to the Business Capstone class for producing this show and including me in the production. COVID has changed us. Every day we are reminded of the changes COVID has created in every aspect of our lives. Of course, we see the parallels of this pandemic in the wider world of fashion. Change is what fashion is all about. New trends, new styles, new concepts. The silver lining to the COVID cloud may be that it will prepare students for the uncertainty of life and for the inevitable fashion changes in store for them. These changes will be both challenging and exciting. This year, Cazenovia College fashion students have adapted to change in many ways. We are proud of their accomplishments in every fashion class, from first-year construction to sophomore design classes, product development, and junior studio to the senior capstone. Fashion design seniors have been hugely successful in forging a new path for the fashion production we will see this evening. They have changed their vision of the fashion show they anticipated since their first year, from a runway presentation in the Landmark to video shoots in a building or in the woods at the art park. The rules, the process, and the venue changed. What has not changed is that each one of them researched, planned, sketched, made patterns, sewed their line, and worked with Jordan Rector to create our first ever fashion video. They succeeded, in spite of change, in completing the creative and captivating senior collections they envisioned since their first year at Cazenovia College. Thank you to all our fashion students to adapting to the challenges of this past year. Congratulations especially to seniors Maggie and Elissa and Marky and Shyla on your collections. We look forward to seeing the results of your year of change. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elissa Martin. I am a non-traditional student. I commute here from Cicero. I first learned about Cazenovia when I came to a fashion show. It has always been a dream of mine. I always thought about it, couldn't get it out of my mind. I actually quit my full-time job and came here. Since I've come here, I feel like all the red lights in my life have turned green. I have worked backstage at New York Fashion Week, and I have been in the Miss Golden Sea pageant, all because I have come here to Cazenovia. This is something that I am working on. This is my senior collection. I tried to model it here, loungewear. I like to dress up a lot, and with everything going on with COVID, it's nice to feel good about yourself, so it's like cute loungewear you can wear at home. Maybe if you want to dress up and twirl around, have a glass of wine, you can do that. You can wear some boots under it, go out. I also made some feather fascinators to go along with my line. This right here with the ruffles reminds me of birds, like their feathers when they fly, so that's why I put this on here. But there's also shorts that you can lounge around in. My inspiration came from birds. I have 2 birds at home, and they're funny, they're elegant, they're graceful, they're crazy, they don't care what's going on, they're only about the moment, here and now. I have so many things I want to do after graduation. Be a stylist. I also want to make jewelry. I started taking jewelry classes. I'll start my own business on a website, and I will also like to get into costume design, TV shows, movies. I just like to be behind the scenes. I hope everybody enjoys the colors. I want them to be entertained. I want them to be inspired. Take care of yourself, your mental health, feel good, dress up, look good.
Hi, my name is Markell Zinkovitch. I prefer to be called Marky, and I'm a fashion design major with a minor in merchandising. My collection is called High Stakes Style.
I grew up with this dream of becoming this big-time fashion designer. I spent hours on end drawing my designs, but I didn't actually know how to sew. Until I came to Cazenovia, I was able to do things that I never thought I would be able to do. I studied abroad in Canterbury, England. I also was able to help backstage at New York Fashion Week back in February for designer Kangol. Most of my collection is going to be about iconology and semiotics, which is the reasoning that people give to symbols and what they mean. In fact, I'm going to be printing my own fabric. And I'm kind of using these symbols to kind of portray my own message and my story in my collection.
My line is inspired by a playing card, usually seen in casinos. Well, my collection is a plus-size line, and it's dedicated to taking a risk, wearing something bold, bright colors, and expressing oneself in a fun and vibrant way. Showing the world that you are here, because fitting in will always make you invisible. So it's good to stand out. After graduation, I just plan to get a job, work for a little bit, and then, pool my funds and relocate to New York City, and then start my own designer company creating clothing for all sorts of shapes, sizes, adaptive lines, and plus-size collections. I really hope that it will inspire people to wear whatever you want, don't care what anyone thinks, and to never hide yourself. I think that we should celebrate differences rather than trying to hide them.
Hi, I'm Chen. I was born in Macau, China, but I was raised in America since I was 3. I'm from New York City, one of the world's fashion capitals. I came here to Cazenovia because I wanted to get away from the busy city and large classes. I also came to Cazenovia because I heard about their exchange program and I wanted to do it. I went to Japan on my exchange program and I went abroad for a whole semester.
The name of my collection is Tea Time.
I made my designs to be fluffy and sweet.
Desserts, cakes, sweets. I like desserts, and I thought I wanted to make a collection that would be very fluffy and sweet looking.
My inspiration is Sweet Lolita because their designs are very complicated, but it's really cute. And I admire the way that the girls fought back against society with their clothing, and I wanted to express that with mine.
I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to try to make as many like swoops and swirls, and I wanted to try to incorporate like details like lace and scallops into my collection.
And to create my collection, I will be flat patterning and draping it.
I hope to work under a brand, any brand, and try to like learn from them and learn all that I can about the industry. I hope everyone looks at my collection and my clothing and just think, oh, that looks cute, that looks sweet, and it just makes your day.
Hi, I'm Shyla Groat. I'm from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and I transferred to Cazenovia College in the fall of 2018 and immediately felt at home in the close-knit and friendly community. During my time at Cazenovia College, I featured 3 of my school-made garments in the 2019 fashion show and modeled one of my own here. I also had the opportunity to assist backstage at New York Fashion Week. I have grown so much in the 3 years spent here, and my personal growth inspired my collection of butterflies.
The name of my collection is Metamorphosis. Inspired my collection was the transformation I've seen in myself as college has changed me for the better. I feel that I have more or less transformed into a butterfly, as I feel that I have grown so much like a butterfly does from the caterpillar stage. Because it's about butterflies, it's about transformation, and I am really excited to express this through fashion, expressing how I feel about transformation through the designs. My plans after graduation are to move back home for a little while and save up the money to move to New York City. I hope that people see that anything is possible when they put their mind to it. In a journey that you will get to the destination that you want to arrive to if you work for it.
Look Again is a sustainable clothing brand created by this year's product development class. We once again partnered with The Key to revitalize a brand that began as a class project in a sustainability class in 2004. The class was taught by alumna and former adjunct professor Laura Perkle, who has been working closely with the class as our project consultant. We felt it was the right time to bring the brand back due to renewed student interest and community members who often requested we return to the project. The class has been researching and learning the circular model of fashion and really asking the question, how do we take a garment beyond its initial shelf life? Students are applying the design thinking process to look beyond the take, make, waste linear model and to view new design opportunities that bring about social change to our environment and society. The brand focuses on 3 segments, or 3 categories of design. The first is curated vintage. These are one-of-a-kind finds hand-picked from the key. The second category are reworked designs. These are garments hand-picked by designers or merchandisers to rework or embellish the garments, such as overdying or hand stitching based upon current market trends. The third category are repurposed. These are pieces designed from existing vintage materials. New designs and patterns are created, and unique one-of-a-kind garments are created from thrift finds donated by the Key. For 2 semesters, the students have explored the role of fashion plays within the wider circular economy, a model whose objective is to produce goods and services in a more comprehensive and sustainable way. The students are at the forefront of this shift in design and mindset. The project has given students a hands-on, real-world learning experience in the development of innovative apparel products for a specific target market. They have been able to apply the concepts of the fashion industry while reducing the impact on the environment in a more thoughtful and meaningful way. Please do stop down at the Key to visit all their hard work this semester. Thank you.